Hello. I'd like to share with you some things about our transition to online education. When we started the process, we knew that we had a very short period of time. So we tried to focus on some really basic principles. We needed to do an assessment of our needs, put together technology that would allow us to proceed with online education, train teachers, and start to produce content. We were able to do that in less than 7 days. I'm very proud of all the people at the school and the work that they have done to make that happen. After we started the program and got a chance to roll it out, we sought feedback from parents through a survey and through conversations with our faculty to find out what needed to be addressed moving forward. In reviewing that feedback, we developed 7 changes that we're going to make to our online program. Number 1, we're making adjustments to the time guidelines teachers have been given for independent work. The rule of thumb that we're going to use in elementary school is your child's age plus 5 minutes. Therefore, a math assignment for a 10-year-old would be 15 minutes. In middle school, students should expect 1 hour of work per day for both math and language arts. Number 2, we're going to standardize technology wherever possible. When we initially started, we did provide teachers a certain number of platforms we wanted them all to use. For example, Google Classroom was a standard solution. We've gone through now and seen the classrooms of various teachers, and we've been working with a few teachers individually to standardize some of the things they're offering. This reduces the number of logins that you have to keep track of for each of your students, as well as helps us manage user support so that we don't have to be supporting multiple technologies for the same purpose. Third, we've prioritized subjects. The 3 top priorities should be math, language arts, and world language. For the subjects of science, social studies, and specialties, your students will receive material, but no assignments that accompany that. That will allow us to balance their time so that they can focus on assignments that come for math and language arts. Those 3 subjects cascade from year to year. Math is probably the best example, where those concepts build on each other year after year. In science and social studies, the area of focus year to year is independent from the prior year or the following year. This allows us to adjust some of the workload so that more time is spent on those subjects that scaffold. Number 4, we've asked all teachers to have office hours for homework support or questions on a daily basis. This is in addition to the instruction that they're providing. They'll make that known to you through their classroom, and your students will be able to contact them during those times to get homework help on the assignments that they have. Number 5, we have also started to build a schedule for classroom aides. Those classroom aides will also be providing homework help at a different time than your classroom teacher. This will give your student more opportunities to contact someone to get the help that they need. Number 6, we're changing our mark set, our grading mark set, to pass-fail for all subjects. This will help teachers when it comes to grading. It will also simplify things for parents who are helping their students get through their assignments and may be overly preoccupied with the grades. And number 7, in a few instances, we've made adjustments to teachers' assignments. And we've done this for the sake of efficiency. For example, in some grade levels, we have one teacher prepare a language arts lesson that all students take. Another teacher provides math content that all the students take. This way, they're able to work more efficiently on the materials that they need to prepare for class, and we're not duplicating efforts. That is the reason you may have noticed that your student's teacher has changed. We feel like these changes will make a great deal of difference in your experience in doing online education. We feel like the time spent will be more manageable. It'll be easier, more efficient for teachers to provide that content and ensure that you, both you and your student, are getting the support from our staff necessary to take all the students through. As we move forward, we will remain flexible in how we administer our program. We will do so by continuing to gather feedback from parents and students and teachers about their experience with the program. As I mentioned before, I feel like there is a high likelihood that we will end up doing distance education through the end of this school year. If this was going to be just 2 weeks, we all entered this with one mindset. Now that it's extended to May 1st, that takes a little bit different constitution. If it's extended till the end of the year, that will change the game again. But that might be a good time for us to review the program. Nevertheless, we know that your families are facing a multitude of issues right now. The uncertainty about the virus, your personal health, your family's health, your financial situation, and we don't want school to unnecessarily add to that stress. Even after these changes, if your student is struggling or falling behind, please talk to your teacher. We've been in constant contact with them. They're in the same situation in many respects that all families are right now. Work with them to make adjustments to your student's workload if necessary. Thank you for your patience during the first week of this program. Moving forward, we hope that this modified plan will make the experience easier for both you and your students. We look forward to the weeks ahead, working with you to make sure your child gets the education they deserve.